Hello everyone. I decided to locate a slide presentation in reference to the title of hiking. Hiking is something that I like to do in my spare time, and so I found this particular one, and we'll start with the title page. Here on the title page, as you can see, it's not a very engaging title page. It just doesn't capture the attention of the audience. I don't like the colors. And I think if I were a member of this particular audience, I wouldn't feel too engaged. And title pages are supposed to be attention getting, and this one just doesn't do that. I think if it had a graphic or something a little more added, it might be a little more attractive and serve the ideal purpose of a title page. So this is one of the slides that I will redo. Now let's go to the next slide. The next slide about hiking gives you information about hiking. However, it violates the coherence principle number 3, the one whereby you have too much text and just too much extraneous information. The particular author of this particular presentation goes on with the other slides and does the exact same thing. For instance, you take a look at this slide, and she's talking about hiking tips for singles. And in the same vein, she gives extraneous information that hiking is good for your health, and lots of paragraph information and just too much text on one slide. Again, the same thing is done when she speaks about tips for hiking in groups. The same thing with tips for couples when they're hiking. She follows the same format for tips for children. And she also does the same thing when she's talking about tips for, as she calls them, olders. That I have a problem with. So this is one of the slides that I'll be redoing. Not familiar with the term olders, maybe elders, seniors, mature hikers, but olders has to go. So obviously this is a slide that I'm not too happy with, and I will redo it. And in addition, all of the slides, if you noticed, the text was in green color, so we won't be redoing the slides in this particular color either. So let's move to the slide that I redid, and that one was the title slide. So this is the news title slide. We'll call it Hiking Tips for Hikers of All Ages. As you can see, I added a graphic to make the slide just to be a little more appealing and to capture the attention of the audience. The second slide was the slide that spoke to hiking tips for the seniors. Again, we got rid of all of the extra text and just concentrated on the tips and the information that was or would be of most importance to a senior hiker. For instance, consulting with your doctor first, you would always want to do that. And the idea of walking or doing some other exercise that would increase your joint flexibility is a pretty good tip as well. And of course, monitoring your heart rate is one of great importance also. So this is what I did to hopefully improve this particular presentation on hiking, and I hope you liked it.